trains, it snores.
Like a rare breed, a breath of fresh air, you can see me. People stand up just to greet me. Role model kids wanna be me.
It's all about the rich.
Now, later, you'll
If anyone pays taxes, instant
the
pay.
whole thing was easy. I just come and wink my eye like a genie. Crown on yellow peasant can
We're all
king me.
gonna die. Fuck semantics.
really not
Fuck
modification.
taxes. Revolt. Well, well, well. What do we have here? If it isn't some X-Wing fans looking for some draft league action. Welcome into Game 3, a Captain's Battle. First, representing the Wolf Pack. It's Team Captain SEVWALL and his opponent from the Shadowcasters. It's JAMMIN, ironically, flying a Shadowcaster. Bets are open. And for $1,000, I'll email Andre a glitter bomb. Sev running the only Falcon you can Bistan Perko on now. Chewie, baby! It's Chewie! Chewbacca. Before you be dealt the face up damage card, you can go ahead and spend one. And not. Take a face down. It's like a repeating Beskar. Yeah, it's nice that Chewie like has a place. Does Chewie get to look at the card first? I think yes, right? It's the same thing as Beskar, right? Come on in. Come on in, come on in.
Hello.
Hello. Did you murder your drum student?
I did not, but Hotel California did.
Interesting. Now, call me crazy, but shouldn't Arvel go down first? Is Seth cheating already? God, just choose one. You're two in your head if you're doing this. You can join the game of Atreides if you want.
That's
You're
what I'm
not,
doing right now.
Watching. Oh my God.
I know.
No. I'm talking about SEVWALL placing this Chewbacca. Just like make a choice.
I thought you about the password. Greg, what's the password?
It's the same thing it's been for 5 years.
I know, and I don't remember it right now.
It's X-Wing. Xwing. No dash. All lowercase.
I always like Sev's paint jobs.
He's very good at it. That Lambda he did fucking rules. Ketsu seems pretty popular these days.
Ketsu's always fun, if flown. I mean, if flown well.
That's the problem. Flying her well.
The Hotshot Tail Blaster is an interesting choice.
Well, it's got Vizago, right? That might be
Yep, the switch.
no switcheroo.
But I always like tractor stuff, so that's Ketsu's one of my favorite. This is the second time I've seen a Gar Saxon in like past few days. Not fun against Sev with this list. Sev's list is very good. So, Greg, what do you think about Hotel California as a song?
Oh, let's see. I think the Eagles are a boring band with 18,000 guitar players. And I think that song probably was good at one point, but I've heard it so much in my life now that I'm like, oh, this fucking thing.
My drum student chose it thinking it was going to be easy. And the cymbal part is not.
Take his word for it, I guess.
He's like, it's a slow song. Not realizing that there's a lot of 16th note cymbal patterns in it. I think Arvel's going to be a big player in this battle if he doesn't die fast.
I just don't know how much he's going to matter.
I mean, bumping into any of the low agility ships.
Yeah, but like Afra's just going to be reinforced, and then she's going to stress Arvel. Like, I don't know. I'm just not sure that like canceling her one agility is all that impactful. It might be. I could be wrong. Evie, thank you for the resub. What do I think about Enya? I couldn't name a single Enya anything, so I don't really have any strong
Lord of the
Enya
Rings.
opinions. Huh?
Didn't Enya do the one of the Lord of the Rings ending songs?
The only Lord of the Rings ending song that I am familiar with is that of, I believe Fiona Apple doing that Three Ring song, or the Shadows of Mordor, at the end of Rings of Power, season 1.
Okay. Yeah, Enya does the May It Be.
I don't know what that is. Wasn't I See Fire a good Lord? I see fire to the rain. That should have been the ending song of Lord of the Rings. Granted, it wasn't going to come out for 20 years, but still.
I See Fire is from The Hobbit, not Lord of the Rings.
You're from The Hobbit. Got him. You guys ever tried to read those books? Fucking boring.
I think my wife would throw down with you for that.
I'll fight your wife over this. I don't care. And Frodo walked on the grass. The grass was green, but not like too green. There had been some sun that day, so it was a little like dry. Some of the grass was brown. It could probably have used a cut. It was like maybe like a soft grass, but not so soft that like you felt like you were sinking into the ground. Just, your bare feet were like okay on the grass. It was pretty good grass, and the grass thought you were queer, but that's not the point. And
yeah, they're right. Where's the that's bait redeem? Or the Pete Buttigieg. I'm not a master fisherman, but I know bait when I see it.
I mean, I'm not wrong though. That's the point about this. Is I'm not wrong.
I mean, there's way worse than that type of description.
It's so boring. I don't need 15 paragraphs about the landscape every damn time. Ah! Dude loves to use the word queer. Loves that word. I mean, it's fun. It's a word at a time. I get it. But, like, you don't have to go so hard on it.
Have you seen the epic rap battle between Tolkien and George R. R. Martin?
I'm sure I have, but I can't recall it at the time.
He makes we don't need like 20 paragraphs on every last tree.
Yeah, because not wrong. Not fucking wrong. Tolkien versus George R. R. Martin. Alright, I'm gonna watch this. It's only 2 minutes, 48 seconds. Should take a planning phase.
Yeah, that mana root throwing, that's smart with Gamut. Oh, Gambler, reading the Similarian. Oh. Maybe listening I could get through the Similarian.
Okay, that was a very good epic rap battle.
Meanwhile, you missed Afra having all the tokens.
Well, I didn't miss it. I see it. She's daring Luke to pro torpor, which would be hilarious. And since Luke's not going to take that bait, she's going to be able to close it down. I should think Luke's probably better off going after the Lancer here.
Yep. And I think that's what... That seismic, to clear that way, I guess. Oh.
Was that Manor taking shields?
Yep. From Arvil.
Damn.
A range 3 shot. I don't think I would have spent that droid charge just then.
They each do get a ship within range 2.
Afra's on the edge.
So I assume Afra's gonna overtune here.
Unker's going to drop another seismic.
You think?
Luke,
Oh.
he's probably hoping Luke will like turn in fast.
I think Luke's for sure just like going one forward. I think if you're Afra, you close down the distance to Luke, like you're 3 banking. Overturn reinforce.
If you... True, but that is a lot of just punch coming Afra's way then. I would play Afra one turn more turn slower.
No, I think you want to get in now because Aiden can't bank.
He can go forward, barrel roll,
That's
focus, get...
nowhere near
No.
enough to get the procket.
Oh, he doesn't need the procket to just shoot Afra.
Right, but Afra's going to be reinforced with agility. Like, she's there to soak up shots and getting close to people, stress them out.
I think with Manor taking those 2 shields, he's gonna... It might scare Jammin to play a little slower.
I don't think Jammin gets scared in this game.
True. Arvil's definitely 3 banking boost.
Aiden's probably 3 forwarding, focus roll. or attempt to roll. Just to make sure you get that extra agility and you're not worried about being stressed right there, I don't think.
He's gonna too hard with the Falcon.
I think that would cut off Luke if he did that. This has got to be a bag.
Yeah. I mean, I would try to Pro Tort Manaro with Luke. Chad, Des is right. It should be 1-1.
Maybe they don't want points.
Bold strategy. You can fit that roll.
I think you absolutely do. Doesn't look like he's gonna roll though. I mean, he knows that Luke's the target, but
I would still get that extra agility.
yeah, I agree.
Because no one's taking damage on Sev's side. You can switch to Aiden very quickly.
He hasn't made up his mind yet, so possible he does, and there it comes. So we get the evade and the stress. Kicks up the agility. Car.
Just tugging along.
Afra.
And you were right.
Ooh, is he? Is he on the? Oh, I don't know. That is very close and almost on the line. But that mannerism, for sure. So now it becomes, can they kill Aiden Fox before Aiden gets to shoot?
And the answer is probably not, because he's going to boost. Because Aiden Fox is very much worth his 4 points.
Manaru Gar ability to remove stress from Aiden, shutting off his ability. That is at I3 though before Ketsu gets to roll, but still very helpful. And this should just be a 1 forward from Luke. Yeah. Here's the thing. I think they would actually like to attack Luke instead of Aiden, but...
They need to shut that Pro-Torp.
Yeah. Not only do they need to shut the Pro-Torp, but they can... If you hit Aiden, you can tractor roll him so he doesn't have that procket anymore.
Yep. So he is going after Luke.
Only 2. Luke gets 2 results. So Luke will spend 1. End up being tractored, and I assume it's going to be tractored into range 1 of Afra.
I would. Yep. Now, would you turn Luke here?
No, you still have the Pro-Torp on the Lancer. The Lancer has terrible hull to shield ratio. So it's likely that you get into the hull here. So the Lancer is 9-2.
Shield, yeah.
9-2, 8-2, 8-2, I think. Now the good news is you did strip a force. It's a terrible torpedo.
Yep.
That is a game-changing torpedo. It's still gonna hit, but that's a rough outcome.
Oh.
I believe
Now that's a decision, though.
So it looks like Manaru is going to be the target here, and I don't blame.
Makes sense.
Is Manaru going to spend? Looks like a shield. Second shot into Ketsu. Ketsu shields down. I think this is absolute best case for Ben right now. Alright, Afra's gonna stress Luke.
And we'll lay into Luke.
And that is gonna let Gar Saxon go into Luke as well.
Yep.
Don't forget that there is a Lando here.
The tractor as well.
So you can spend 1 calculate here to re-roll 1. It's up to 2. You could do both the eye and the blank. I'm not really sure what the better odds are. I think you re-roll both. I'm not sure. Spent the reinforce to do it, and I wonder if that changes the calculus on who.
He should change one of those to an extra. Did he change one to a crit?
I believe he did. Weapons failure and a fuel leak onto Luke.
Manaru just needs to shoot Luke.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a Gar all day. Removes the stress from Luke. For that extra die. Has the reroll droid, which I assume he's going to use. Gets a crit. I think he has to take a crit for that, though, don't he?
Yep.
He does. It's a wounded pilot.
But it didn't matter because Luke's dead.
I mean, this is what JAMMIN is so good at, dictating the terms of these first engagements. And, like, yeah, he got lucky that the Pro-Torp didn't take more out of him, but, like, that wasn't going to stop what just happened there.
No.
Marvel into the back of Manaru.
He might lose Manaru, though. But Manaru in exchange for Luke is a good trade.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
I mean, it's also not helping Sev right now. One card. That's 2. Plenty of eyes.
And here's the Protor.
Procket.
Yep, that one.
And I think that's probably about average. You're going to get hit crit into a direct. So Manaru, I think, is down to 2.
Yep. But
Ben spent the focus. He's just really bad about. He's great at keeping track of it, but he's awful at actually like taking it off the table.
Aiden's gonna drop a proton bomb.
For sure. It was hit crit into focus evade. Now you probably saw the focus on Manaru and thought, oh, he spent for evade. He did not. He spent it on offense. Never had that focus. Again, Ben, very good at keeping track of that. Very bad at removing from table.
Trying to think how that wounded should be flipped. Why didn't you flip them all and flip them back?
I think Manaru's wounded should still be flipped up.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, alright, cool.
Des is right that he did. Des is right. He didn't need to spend it. I didn't think he did. So it really should just have been a crit. And not the direct into the other one.
Hello.
Hello.
There is huge debate over whether or not Manaru has the right amount of damage cards.
She does.
I agree with you, but let's just talk through it real fast.
Okay.
When'd you get the wounded pilot?
When I rolled R5 P8 and came up with a crit.
Right, great. Okay. There's one. when did you take this card? The second one.
Oh, wait. I blocked 2 results of the 3 from Aiden Fox's Sprocket, didn't I?
I only had 3 results, yeah. It's still on the table.
Yeah. And then I modified, so then I took... Okay.
Well, it's just the top card then. Like, we know which one it is. It's this one.
Yes.
Okay.
It's that one.
But the second one was the direct, so...
But there
These
there
two
is
go
no
away.
second one.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Go
saying.
away.
There is no second
Okay.
one.
And this is the crit.
Blank.
The one right next to it is the direct. That goes on top.
Should it get shuffled back in, or...
No, don't shuffle it back in, you cheater.
Actually, when I put it on top of the deck, it's gonna...
Yeah, just put it on.
Wait, it might not.
I don't think it will. I think it should put it in order as you shuffle it. Usually there's like an animation.
Alright.
I went to the wrong fucking room. Someone else played in their directly game. Luckily they weren't talking. Was the other blinded pilot?
Wounded and blinded now.
Can he Gar Saxon? I think he can, because Gar Saxon's not a modification, right? Adding dice is
Adding
not a mod.
a die.
Adding a die is not a mod. Adding a result is a mod. So I think Gar Saxon is still good.
So could you do Gar Saxon at range 0?
No, because range 0 specifically states you're not allowed to add die. It's not just modification. They
Yeah.
also do a whole bunch of other shit.
So we can't afford to bump with Mana Root.
Okay, I'm gonna see if this. I want to see how scary this gets.
Hey there! I've got a really great feeling about us teaming up.
Great. Hello, in the X-wing. Not ready yet. Hello, in the X-wing 2.5 miniatures game. Can you Gar Saxon add a die when you're shooting at range 0?
Hey, in X-Wing 2.5, Gar Saxon's ability allows you to add 1 die to your attack when you perform a primary attack at range 1 against a damaged defender. However, the standard rules of the game state that at range 0, you cannot add dice to your attack pool. So, Gar Saxon's ability wouldn't allow you to add a die in that specific situation.
Both wrong and right.
He's dropping it that way.
Who was that chick? That was our rules czar. Is that Maui? Yeah, that's Maui.
That's the replacement for Maui. Better looking.
Hey, do you mind if we call you Maui for fun?
Sure thing. Call me Maui if it brings a smile to your face. What can I do for you today?
In an X-Wing 2.5 miniatures game. What
Got it.
what do you
In
think?
X-Wing,
Okay.
about Gar Saxon adding a die at range 0?
No, we're past that.
Unfortunately,
Let me talk! Maui!
doesn't. Sorry about that. Go ahead. I'm
The-
all ears.
Thank you, Maui. Now, in the X-Wing 2.5 miniatures game, what is the best Jumpmaster 5000 pilot?
You're welcome. In X-Wing 2.5, the Jumpmaster 5000 has a few notable pilots, but Dengar is often considered the best. He's got an ability that lets him return fire after being attacked, making him quite a threat. Do you have a favorite pilot for the Jumpmaster?
Nam Lum is my favorite, but I can't remember what he does.
Nam Lam is a fun choice. His ability lets him transfer his stress token to another ship at range 0 to 2 when he fully executes a maneuver. It's a great way to mess with your opponent's plans. How has he been performing in your games?
I mean, completely wrong, but said with the confidence of someone who's right.
Wow. Well, that's why he's not the best, because who even knows? The computers don't.
Yeah, I think we're safe from the AI for the time being, people. You fooled me. I was like, nailed it.
Well, the problem is that, you know, you have 6th graders constantly feeding AI prompts. So it's not going to get better.
Who the fuck cares who's doing the stealing? Ooh.
Oh,
That's going to be 2 damage on the Lancer.
though he can still, at the start of engagement, give Arvel that tractor.
Sure can, and will likely do it. Did he pass, though? How did he take? Oh, because it's not the action step. Stupid rule. Well, it's going to be the direct, shouldn't it?
It should have been. No. Ketsu took 2 damage.
Oh, that's right. So it's a console fire on top of everything else for Manaru.
I mean, that was a 4D chess move there. Putting the Lancer purposely on the rock to take that damage. Knowing Manaru was going to take a crit.
Oh God, do we think he did that on purpose? Is Ben playing better games than all of us? I hate this thought. I hate this thought. Take it back.
You got to take the stress to rotate here.
Manaru dishes.
Why didn't he pass it to Ketsu?
Well, Ketsu's already focused.
Well,
Ketsu's
he's
not
been shot,
shooting.
I think twice.
I think he's
Ketsu can-
conceded that Manaru's dying.
He's not going to shoot Manaru. He's shooting Ketsu. With Arvel and Aiden.
It should be half. And it is.
Now shoot Manaru.
Console fire hits Manaru. Afra doesn't have anybody but Chewie. I don't think there's a lot of point in stressing here. And for reroll, spends that reinforce for the reroll. Chewie nails the evade. That'll be 3 shields off a heavily shielded Falcon. And I'm gonna go into Ketsu. Ketsu evades. Didn't want to spend the focus because taking the shot from Unkar.
Oh, he did. Three health left.
Okay. Unkar. Range 1 into Arvel. Classic 3v2. Arvel takes 2. He didn't.
Oh.
That's a kill shot? Almost. That's a kill shot.
Beskar. Oh, he has Mando optics. Ooh. I wasn't here at the start. I think Beskar is better than Mando optics on Ketsu.
How dare you have an opinion? Why is all the red shit coming off of Aiden?
Okay, it's twice the price. You have Hotshot Blaster. And how much is Hotshot now?
No, but for real, why did all the stress and shit come off Aiden?
Aiden should have a stress. Did they delete it thinking it was Ketsu's? Because Ketsu's is still sitting there.
Aiden's abilities, when he's stressed, he rolls an additional defense die. That's it for a parting gift when you are destroyed. I don't see anything that would remove stress.
There's nothing that removes stress on him.
Hey, sorry, why was Aiden able to clear his stress?
He shouldn't have.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine. We're just very confused. I thought I was like missing something from his card. I was like, this is not 4 points!
No, yeah, right. I'm trying to convince you he should be 5 by giving him abilities he doesn't have.
Yes, making shit up. Well, PoE can do everything. Why don't we just make some more stuff up? Fuck it. So when Aiden's stressed, he rolls 1 additional die on defense, which is pretty good.
So, with this Ketsu thing back, if you took off Contraband and Hot Shots, you could
Sure.
put Beskar and keep Fearless. And as you said before, his shield to hull ratios, not great.
Yeah, cause the Shadowcaster 8-2 is pretty bad. I think that's a fair design, though, right? For like such a fast, large base ship with that ability, having it go into the hull fast is smart.
I mean, there's no complaint about that. It's there to punch hard, and it's going to take some hits.
Yeah. Yes,
And
sir.
It will 5k the next turn.
Yeah, 5K on a large base. So cool. So good to have. I kind of think this is maybe a hot take, but I think the dial that the Lancer has, the Falcon should have. Like, the only thing we're ever told about the Falcon is that she's tough and she's fast. So, like, the 3 maneuvers being blue, I think that should be a Falcon thing.
That actually sounds reasonable.
You're Falcon crazy.
Fearless 000 contraband. Mankatsu.
Make it Falcon specific on a title card. I have no say in any of that. That's not something I'm really interested in doing. It just always strikes me as weird because it's just like, that's like the first thing we're ever saying about the Falcon is that she's the fastest ship. She made the Kessel run in 12 parsecs. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but everyone that was such a stupid line until they retconned it.
Yeah, but I don't care. Like, it still dealt with speed. Like, that was the point they were trying to get across. Ooh.
Barrel
Listen.
roll Aiden. He didn't.
He doesn't get to tractor either. Yeah,
Nope.
which would have been real good.
I mean, he does though at the start of engagement. It's Unkar.
Alright, shut up. I actually don't know what Ungar does now. I thought he was something about when, at the start of the engagement phase, if there are one or more ships in range 0, you win the game. Yeah, but homie hasn't moved. Arval hasn't moved yet.
Right.
You need all the help you can get. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, Patty! I'm pretty sure she's actually that fast. Both players have just managed to bomb themselves.
You know, Sev was in a bad position at one point, but
You gotta say he's probably in command right now.
yeah.
That's a
2 more
blank out.
damage.
Is that
No,
an
he has
evade?
an evade.
Oh, that is an evade. But it doesn't matter. You only need one. So now it's Afra and Unkar who have to do any sort of thing. And I'm not sure that they have the firepower.
Afra's going to give Chewie another stress. They have to remove that debris cloud that's sitting in front of Afra.
They'll figure it out. I think you're probably going into Arvel because you can actually get a kill.
Agreed.
And you get 2 shots at it.
Would you stress Chewie? I
Unmodified?
would stress Chewie. I would stress Chewie right here.
Double stress the Chewster.
Yeah.
Don't
'Cause
you have
then
to
you can
spend a green token to do that, though?
He can spend that focus.
Yeah,
I
he
would
could-
spend that.
Could spend the focus, but then you don't get the focus there. You don't get the kill.
Yeah. Hindsight.
Yeah, I mean, makes fucking legends of us all. I mean, if it's between Aiden and Chewie, I think this is still locked up for Sev, but... Wow. The disrespectful evade into a horrible roll. It's gonna still get a crit in. That crit is another blinded pilot. So many pilots I can't see. Alright, I mean, let's just find this out, right? What's the top speed of a Lancer class pursuit? You know what? Why do I want to type all this out when I got Maui? Hey Maui, in Star Wars, what is a faster ship? Is it the Millennium Falcon or a Lancer class pursuit craft?
Hey, Greg. Oops, sorry about that. Let's try that again. The Millennium Falcon is generally considered faster. It's famous for making the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs, thanks to its heavily modified hyperdrive. The Lancer-class pursuit craft is fast and agile, especially designed for bounty hunting, but it's tough to beat the Falcon in a straight-up speed.
Okay.
So, it's tough to beat the Falcon, but not a YT-1300.
Sure, but Chewie's flying the Falcon. What other ship would he be in?
I see no title.
What other ship would he be in?
A Kashyyyk thing. Whatever this Kashyyyk.
That's not a YT-1300.
No, but he could be in it.
But why?
He should have been a pilot for that ship.
What other... Well, yeah, okay. I mean, yes, I agree. But, like, what other 1300s are in that fucking thing? Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's rolling out of the Aiden's arc at least. Chewie's doing the 1-4. Or not. Console fire again.
Big day for console fires. So, Chewie, range 0. Still putting in 2. It's going to be 1 no matter what happens. Don't know why I waited with suspense there. Is that the first shield
now
on Afro?
He spends the green. Spend the green. Use Afro's ability.
I think he wants to save the green for 2 rerolls.
But Big day for console fire.
Huge day. This is the first time I've ever seen console fires actually hit.
How would I build Unker? 6 loadout. He doesn't get a talent. Pattern Analyzer is really good on Space Tugs.
It's super good on Space Tugs. So it's 17-14 Sev. Killing Unkar will get you another 2. Basically winning
then-
the game.
Yep.
So, kill Unkar. You're at 19, get 20. If you kill Aiden Fox, get
That's 4.
4. You end up at 19. If Chewie isn't in range 2 for some reason. So what I'm thinking is you basically put Unkar in front of Aiden to bump, tractor, and explode.
He can't lose Unker.
He's going to lose Unkar. He's got a console fire, a blinded pilot. Like, he's going to lose Unkar. The best you can do now is use the dead man switch on Unkar to get Aiden dead. Or at least try to get Aiden dead.
You could do a revert. Yeah. No, you reverse Unker. You bring him back 2. Yeah, that's a thought he was going to do. But you bring him back to hard 3 Afra. Make Chewie bump Unker. Unker survives a turn.
You're just increasing.
Yeah, buddy. That's.
Rotated for the 2 shot. Well, you only get 1 shot. I don't understand that at all.
He's trying to kill Unker.
Alright, well, 3v3. No mods for anybody. Nada. Way to waste that.
Stressing Chewie now doesn't matter.
3v2. You get the reroll.
And change 1 to a crit. Change 1 to a crit.
So hit crit. That is half points on Aiden. Into a direct. Aiden down to 2. Okay. So here is the dilemma for... It should be 18-17, right?
Yes. They have been very bad at taking those points sometimes. He needs to kill Unker.
Here's the thing. If Unkar 2 hards, can Chewie get to Unkar and stay in range 2? Because Afra's almost certainly 3 harding to the left to try and put in 2 to Aiden Fox.
Chewie can just 3 bank towards Unker. He's not stressed.
Okay, but that doesn't win him the game.
Killing Unker? Oh.
Because then if... Now, Afro would have to kill Fox, Aiden Fox. But...
Would a 1 straight... That would put him in range. 1 straight. The back corner would be where... About midway in Afra. His lower right-hand quadrant.
Here's the thing. Aiden's got the 2 charges, so he's going to get to focus roll, get the extra agility, get an evade. And I don't think you can put 2 in like that. You would need blanks from him. You would need all 3 hits and then blanks. So I don't think he's actually dead. I think he probably lives.
Is he going to try to roll to the right?
Yeah, I think he just fails it to the left. Doesn't
Okay.
really matter. So he's hoping for the block on Chewie. Aiden will, after focuses, gets the block
He
on
got
Chewie.
the block.
But is Chewie still in range 2? That is the question. Alright, Chewie into Unker. Just needs to put 1 in. I mean, it's not even that unreasonable. Chewie gets tractored. Unkar gets tractored. It just became a lot more reasonable. Can Unkar get out of the shot? I don't
rotate?
think so. Oh
Yep.
my god. He can. But then Chewie gets to rotate, right?
No, not unless.
Oh,
he's
he's not
moving.
tractored. Oh my
He's
god, what a brilliant bastard.
That was.
What a fucking asshole. I hate people that are this good at the game.
He needs how many to half Chewie?
8, 5, 13, so 7.
7.
More than that. Now they should each
don't just
get
say-
1.
Chewie was not in range.
Chewie was not in. It is 19 to 18. My god, he's so fucking smarter than I am.
And I even pointed out Unker's ability and completely forgot it when he bumped.
It's fucking embarrassing that he's this much better than everyone.
Unker reverse. 1 bank. I think Chewie's just gonna scream forward.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't think he can get in range 2.
Aiden's. No, he has a hard turn.
If he hard turns, I don't think he's in range 2. And he has to like 2 hard right, you're saying, right? So like
Wait. 2 hard behind Unker.
Oh, you're talking about Chewie. Chewie
Chewie.
has to hard turn. Yes,
Mhm.
I agree with that. But again,
Chewie has to
Unkar,
too hard.
Unkar is going to back up again, I think.
He's gonna back up. Yep.
So then Unkar, let's for the sake of argument, say he actually dies this time.
2 points. He gets 2, 7.
21 21-20, unless of
Yep.
course. So this is an easy one bank from Afra probably. Target lock focus and
Chewie can't go fast gambler. Chewie has to get him to range 2.
yeah, Unkar's the pilot we need to be celebrating right now. Oh, God.
Unker's gonna one back to the, block Chewie's too hard.
I have to pee so bad, but I am not leaving this game. I'm titling this game "Fuck You, Ben."
God. See, after he put Ketsu on the rock, I gave it to, I'm like, oh, Sevs probably has this now. Unker just won't die.
So I still think that there's a win con here for Sev. How much time? 11:27. That's the other thing. They're doing this and they're doing it faster than all of us. It's
9 turns. 9 turns is pretty good, especially with that stoppage to get the damage cards on Manru. But no, Unker's gonna reverse. 1 bank, reverse.
in 2.0, Ben was playing a lot of silencer stuff.
Chewie can 3 hard. So do you think?
Yeah, but it's at an angle. I still think if you back up Unkar, it's block. You block almost every turn. Because you gotta remember that a lot of the turn, since it starts at the peg, so it starts at the left peg.
Yeah.
There's a good distance between the left peg and the finish of the base, so it doesn't go quite as long as you think on large bases.
Yeah, I think the 1 bank would still block that. You're right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He fixed
Console.
Firewall. All right, Aiden, barrel roll, focus.
Yep, that blocks it 3 hard.
I mean, this is just a target lock, right?
He focused.
No, he kept the focus
Oh, he kept
gamut
it.
key from last turn.
Yep.
So I think you just target lock here and
Yep.
pray. Chewie, 3 straight. Okay. This is
Well-
a chance. No, because if he kills and Aiden lives, that's the game. I think that's the best move he could have made, honestly.
Wait, if he kills Unker, that's 2 points, but he's not by
killed-
the center.
Correct.
Africa's
One-
2.
21-20
Yep.
if Aiden lives. If Aiden dies, that's game. SEVWALL, in his own right, just gave himself the best shot to win. 3v2, you need to put in 2. You gave yourself a shot. Hit, crit.
And then 1 changes to a crit. 1 more changes to a crit.
Got him. Gets Aiden and 2 more points. And then measure from the center. It's going to be 22-21.
Yep.
And this fucking asshole is going to win this game. Honestly, just genius. Just absolute fucking... And SEVWALL did everything right there,
Mike,
too.
I agree. BT should have triggered. Didn't matter in the end.
That makes me so angry. None of this would have ever occurred to me. Like, nothing he did would have ever occurred to me.
-7 red dice. 7.75.
Yeah, I mean, we knew his dice were not good. They evened out by the late game, but early game they were pretty atrocious. I don't even know what to fucking say to you guys about that. I mean, Ben's a local to me, so I've known just how good he is for a long time. But, like, that's just extreme top-level X-Wing. I'm almost embarrassed that it was on this channel and not, like, somewhere that takes it a little more seriously, you know?
Do you think he did that Ketsu rock on purpose?
He'll tell me. Ben?
Greg?
Ben, first off, fuck you. Just fuck you.
Thanks?
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit. No one loves you. Second,
I do.
we need to know, and you have to tell us the truth. Promise you will tell us the truth.
Okay.
Ben? No, promise? Say I promise.
To tell the truth.
Okay. Did you run over the rock with the Lancer on purpose to mill the direct hit?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Okay. Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, we were digging through the damage deck. I just assumed it had randomized. I completely forgot that Ketsu had already drawn cards, but that would have been Giga Brain. No, he blocked me onto it. I was trying to fly through.
Okay, I could only take so much. I'm so glad
that was a possibility. Knowing you could have still tractored and everything with the Shadowcaster title, or with Ketsu's type ability.
Yeah, I think it auto shuffles when you add cards back to the top.
it does not.
It does not.
The first card on Ketsu should be the direct hit.
I already closed out. You guys are welcome to check it.
It is.
Fuck. Well, if my brain were a little bit larger and I were a little bit more of a low down dirty cheater.
Fuck you with that Unkar play, you piece of shit. You suck.
I thought the Unkar play was nice. I figured he'd go fast in case I bailed out.
I'm literally so embarrassed that game happened on my stream. Like,
What?
it was just like too high level. I don't take this seriously enough to comprehend the shit we just saw.
I'm glad I was commentating on it. But Jamin, BT against Aiden. You never triggered it.
Yeah, I remembered after the fact. I don't know. I kept forgetting. I used to run a Baffle Scrambler on Afra, so I just kept forgetting about BT1.
Go to bed.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I will in a few.
That was awesome.
Oh, good
Well, I'm
job.
glad at least one of you enjoyed it.
I'm upset. Physically distraught.
Well, I would say I'm sorry, but I promise to be honest with you.
Oh.
I love you, Greg.
Which one?
I
Stop
will
that.
go to bed tonight in your honor.
I love you too, Ben. Go to bed. You have children.
All right, good night, y'all.
All right, see ya.
Thank you, Greg. That was fun.
Yeah, thanks for hopping in. Appreciate you all stopping by to watch that one. I'm going to go ahead and cry while making these YouTube clips. Peace.